Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. It's Saturday. We're playing some more Portugal in the Europa Universalis IV Dharma patch. And I was just telling Twitch chat here that there's a very odd bug that it's dumbfounding. I can't understand how a bug like this would even make it into the patch. Like, surely they've played the game, right? So this should have been a pretty obvious problem. And I did already submit a bug report for it, but I went through and looked at all the provinces, all the trade companies that we have invested in. So far, we've spent 600 gold in the Portuguese Congo area. We've spent 1,800 gold in the Cape of Good Hope. We've spent 600 gold in the territory of Mozambique, 1,200 gold in central Swahili coast, and 600 gold in the territory of Sakalava. Altogether, that adds up to 4,800 gold that we've spent. That's a lot of money. And we need to decide how we're going to handle this, because if, for example, you click this button, where did they go? $4,800 ducats. Gone. Just like that. They don't come back. If you let the monthly tick happen, they're just still gone. They're just gone. So that's kind of stupid. Like, do they not think maybe they should check to see if the decisions interface works with the new mechanic, or is this working as intended? You know, like, what? What? No way, that can't be the case. So I have to believe that it's not the case, that you're supposed to keep your territory investments, the trade company investments, when you switch tags. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to console myself 4,800 gold and we'll just buy them back, because I really don't think they should be deleted when you switch tags. It just doesn't make sense. Like, you don't lose buildings when you switch tags. Then again, I also noticed when playing as Mewar in India, if you allow the disaster to fire that makes you into the Rajput estate and play as that tag, then you lose all of your ideas. I had unlocked 3 military ideas, and when I became the new country, I had lost all of my ideas. So again, 1,200 monarch points down the drain. It's like, come on, guys. Beta test. A little. Just a little, please. I mean, really? So, anyway, we recently, toward the end of the stream yesterday, we got everything we needed in order to form Spain, and at the very end, after we ended the last episode, we did quickly just test it to see what happens with, like, our economy when we switch tags. Because the ideas that you have, the national ideas for Spain, are much different than Portugal. So, as Portugal, we get 20% global tariffs. As Spain, I think you only get 15%. Portugal gets 15 global settlers, while Spain gets 25. Spain gets a colonist instead of a merchant. You do miss out on this yearly construction, or this construction cost minus 15, which is really, really good. But at the end of the day, I think that the Spanish ideas are better than the Portuguese ideas. We're also going to miss out on some income from gold mines because of this goods produced modifier. So I don't know. I think that I think we should still become Spain. The main reason that I think that Spain is going to be better is, even if we make a tiny bit less money from trade and stuff, we're going to have a whole new mission tree. And there's a lot of missions that Spain has that are completely in a different scope from what Portugal has. So why not have more missions? We're almost out of missions, right? We only have, like, really one more that I want to complete, which is to secure the trade in Malacca, which we're currently working on right now. So I think that's going to be the game plan. Those were Portuguese investments. You're Spain now? Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't see how having this get deleted makes any logical sense. Why would you ever risk doing this if you think you might switch to a new tag? So I think that's going to be my game plan. We're going to console command ourselves some cash when we do the tag switch, and we're going to buy all the investments back and go from there. The Hormuz mission? Yeah, it's not really worth it, I think. All that it gives is some base production and manpower in Hormuz. Granted, it is gems that are produced there, so the trade value is decent, but it's downstream from any node we can do anything with. Oh, and then also, if you were here at the end of the stream yesterday, one of the main reasons why we lost income was because Portugal loses one merchant, becoming Spain, because you don't have this merchant from here. And remember how I said at the end of the stream, this wasn't in the last episode if you're watching this on YouTube right now, but at the end of the stream I said, I don't know which merchant the game removed, and I'm not going to be able to figure it out easily. But then I was looking around the map, and the merchant that they removed was the one in Coromandel, and that was 9 ducats going directly, basically directly into our money, into our treasury, because it's going down to the Cape of Good Hope and then up into Sevilla. So instead, all of this money was going this way, and then we were only getting, like, some of the money, like 33% of it. So that was a solid loss of economy. I think that the Spanish mission, or the Spanish idea set, is going to be comparable. The extra missionary strength, papal influence, colonist, those things are all really, really good. But anyway, we're not going to do that until we get this secure trade one. I want global trade power for 20 years, and that's where we stand. So we're going to turn that to a not alert thing. We do have a subject, Catalonia, who's rather upset with us right now because we demanded Valencia from him. We have 106 administrative points, and we've got land that needs to be full core. Toledo needs a full core. Catalonia, Valencia, Barcelona, Zaragoza, Burgos. I think I'd like to get Toledo full cored first. Are we falling behind on admin tech right now? We're ahead of time on admin tech. All right, let's go ahead and get these cores done then. And I do want to upgrade this thing, I think, to a tier 3. Same thing with Sevilla. So we have a lot of things to spend money on. At least we're making some cash right now. 144 ducats a month. And do you guys remember? I don't remember. I think I was looking at maybe attacking Sacalava. I got 3 claims on him. He's got no friends. Yeah, I think that was my game plan. There. Haven't even unpaused the game, we're already at war. Sounds good, right? Just gonna shift consolidate. We actually have some manpower, believe it or not. We'll take that army up to there with the siege the siege speed leader, and we'll take this guy over to here and just kind of spread out a little bit. Arumba, don't do cores. You will get them when you push the button. Spanish cores exist, so tag switch will give you their cores. Well, are you sure? What if Castile exists? Alright, well, I'll trust you on that. 100 points wasted, it's fine. So we're netting 153 ducats a month right now. We're making 123 from trade, and that's with the burghers upset. We should probably, yes, establish a blockade on that sea tile. Timurids are no longer a valid rival for us. Good. And England is apparently no longer a valid rival. We only have one valid rival. We can build buildings. What's the most important thing that we can spend money on right now? I don't really need naval force limit. I think I still do need more sailors. Although we're gaining quite a few sailors right now, we have room for a lot more boats, and we're going to get a lot more boat cap over the next couple of years. Our income, if you guys have been watching closely, our income has been spiraling out of control lately, the last few years. We have just suddenly gone from making, like, I don't know. I remember the first war with Castile, I think we were only making like 30 or 40 ducats a month. And now we're making 224. We're double Ming's income right now. And I don't see how that's going to slow down. If anything, it's going to continue to ball out of control if we get more control of India and get more control over here in the Malacca node. So let's save up for the most part, as much cash as possible, get those... I think I'm just going to try really hard to not spend any money at all right now, so that we can instead upgrade the world ports. That's almost complete. That's almost complete. We have a colonist there. And we've got our colonists going over this way. Right, and I was considering threatening war. Okay. War harvest. That's unfortunate. But where are you getting all the merchants from? Well, we have 2 colonial nations that provide us with a merchant each. And we have 3 charter companies, 3 trade companies that each provide us with a merchant as well. The 4th one is the Coromandel Charter. We need to get some more land up here in India. Like every single one of these trade regions, we could have merchant, 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 merchant. Like we could have easily 20 merchants. We just have to continue to dominate into India. New achievement as Afghanistan destroy the World Trade Center in Manhattan. Arumba, what's your advice on maximizing trade profit in trade nodes? That is a very difficult question to answer with just like a couple sentence statement. It takes a lot of input goes into the decision. And I can't just give you like a clear cut, this is what you do and why and always. Let's explore more of the sea tiles. Hopefully that explorer will survive long enough to find everything. Encroachment of the nobility. Zaragoza comes under the control of the nobles. Zaragoza, which is a emporium, level 1. Or we could have 11 nobles rise up, 50% chance, lose loyalty with the nobles. I guess they can have it, it's fine, I don't really care too much. Eventually I'll have to revoke it from them, but I'm not going to deal with rebels that are way up there when I'm all the way down here right now. We have 29-day siege ticks, which is okay. I think we recently finished off the defensive idea group, and we turned on another policy, giving us recruitment cost minus 10%, which is pretty good. Let's just turn that alert off, because I want to stockpile cash for now. You're going to dominate all of India, spoken like a true European. Arumba, will you go to war with Bengal for the tigers? Your king wants a new pet. I do think that we're going to be going to war with India soon. After we've dealt with the rebels that are going to spawn in Kilwa, we don't really have any other problems right now. We're truce blocked with Castile and Aragon for quite a while. Looking at the truce map mode, we've got until 47 and until 38. Well, 38's actually coming up pretty quick, just 2 years. But, you know, for the most part, we have our army free and clear, ready to do some work. So I'm thinking about landing it up here in Vijayanagar and going after him. We have a tech advantage over Vijayanagar. Vijayanagar is allied to Madurai, Andhra, and some other guy. I think we can beat him pretty easily with just this stack. Maybe not. Maybe we'll need to train some more men, but I think we can take him. New colonies complete. We can become Defender of the Faith again. I don't want to do that. This province is already providing a lot of base trade power. Well, that's interesting. So, this world port provides possible buildings in the area +1. This only has one available building slot. How is it possible to only have one available building slot if the province should have one from the world port and one from just being a province? I wonder if that'll take a month to update or if that's just going to be bugged now. Oh, there we go. Now suddenly it bumps up to 3. Okay. Just gotta have some patience, apparently. Portuguese Brazilian treasure fleet has arrived. People doing peace deals. England has rivaled us again, and it looks like England is going to attack Ulster in a war of aggression. Protestant and Reformation churches reject incense. Burgundy gains fervor. Price of incense goes down. Grabbing the 7th. Well, all that's going to happen is once this fort falls, which it just did, we should be able to piece this guy out. And I want everything that costs 0 dip. That'll give us 5 provinces in this trade company, and then I've got a claim on this, which... Yeah, I just want to be kind of frugal with my conquest right now, since we're kind of low on a lot of stuff. Answer trade power is 30% war score. Like that too. Guess we'll take it all the way up to 100% on the peace deal. Burgundy still exists? Yes, indeed they do. Okay, so Swelling Dam's done. Colonies are started. Let's add these to a trade company. It means that we have a new trade company, Indonesian charter. And what we were hoping was that by having a colony here, now maybe these ships are going to be within range. Let's see if we can protect trade in Malacca now and have it actually work. I just want to see where we stand with overall trade power in the Malacca node. if I just send all of my existing light ships there. Yep. That would be a murdered navy. This guy's on tech 9 to our tech 10, but our army is pretty good. 84 war score. It's not quite enough to get the peace deal just yet. If he's going to make me carpet siege him, I will, but I do want every province he owns. And the answer is that our boats are still being stupid. Yep, they're protecting trade in Malacca in this sea tile here, but not actually protecting trade in Malacca. I don't understand it. These guys are in the Gulf of Aden, which was fine. I want these guys to go back to Coromandel then, and these 20 to go up to Gujarat. Oh man, mods are lazy today? Arumba, is it worth placing a merchant in the Cape of Good Hope, as it steers into the Ivory Coast anyway? Yes and no. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. The reason why I'm not doing it right now is that I have other locations that are more important for me to steer in, but if I had a spare merchant, it would be a good location, because if you look right, say here, Portugal increases outgoing value by 10.7%. So even though all the money wants to go this way anyway, 28 ducats is going out. If I had a merchant here, we would essentially be getting an extra 10% more value, an extra 2.8 ducats. And then every time you do that, the money gets multiplied by that boost. So for example here, we're getting 5.6 and 5.3. If at every point along the chain you're adding 10%, it doesn't take a genius to see that 1.1, say, let's see, 1.1 raised to, say, the 10th power is a 2.6 multiplier. So if you started with 100 ducats and you multiplied it by 10%, 10 times over the course of getting it to your home node, you take 100 ducats, you turn it into 260 ducats. Without even adding any more local value, just starting value. So at some point we do want a merchant there, but we don't have a spare merchant to use there yet. That make sense? England has insulted us. Our navy is under attack again. Captured some ships that time. Got a light ship. Let's have him go up into the Gulf of Aden or something. Truce with Tlemcen's already up. Alright, we're at 90 war score. Will you please peace out yet? -3 reasons. -2. Truce with Lunda. There's a rebellion. That's actually the primary reason this army was even in this area. And now he's willing to agree. So we'll take 132 ducats. We'll take the 3 provinces we have claims on. War reps. Sounds good. Just joining the stream. Looks like there might be a government reform available. Very, very soon, yeah. We're at 232 out of 250. So soon we're going to get it. We're going to be going for tier 5. Alright, this whole army is going to head over to here. Get that navy into there. We're going to immediately add all of these to the trade companies. These provinces should already immediately get the boosts that I've put in. Harbors, get some more local trade power in them. We get local trade power 2.4 from the actual province, but the base is 6.4 because of the trade company investments, which is pretty nice. Let's get these cored. I actually can't core this interior one because I don't have any points. Seems fine. Okay, rivals. We have the Ottomans, England, France. We're allied with France right now. I think we will rival England. And let's go ahead and rival the Timurids again, just on the off chance that they stop being a valid rival. Tlemcen. Our subject has claims. I have claims. We have 4 potential claims on Tlemcen, and he's not allied to the Ottomans right now. Really like to do that war. And of course, at some point I need to get Catalonia back to loyal. Probably time to start placating him a bit. He actually has a sort of decent amount of tax income. We can get 36% of his tax income, which would be nice. Okay, we've been spying on Brunei and Pasai. I wanted to get more claims on them. We have 16,000 manpower, so I'd like to train some troops in order to bloat our troop count, just to make the other countries that are out there more willing to accept a threatened war. I think I'll just stick with infantry, though, because I want to keep things cheap. I'll just train 10 for now. And then, I was saving up money because I wanted to upgrade these to tier 3. So we could get more manpower in the area, more local trade power in this area as well. Or we could get more sailors in this area. We already have level 3 here, and here as well. Let's just keep on upgrading all these things to world ports. Tensions between nobles and clergy. 21 nobles rise up in Granada, and the nobles lose loyalty, or we piss off the Pope. That's not ideal. Pope's our ally. Oh well. Not gonna fight rebels right now, I just trained all my troops. Alright, cool. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna take a short break here. If you're watching on Twitch, just stick around, we'll keep playing. I'll see you in a bit.